Hey, what's up, everybody? As you know, my name is Alyceson-Grace, and welcome to my channel. So, I wanted to start off with the fact that I am still making and selling bracelets. These are just some examples. I'll probably tag which ones are which, or I'll just link you. You know what? I'll just link you to the website, and you can check out the catalog. These aren't all of them, but these are just the ones I'm wearing for today. So, they're very inexpensive, and if you want to make some of your own, just let me know, and I can do that for you. The website's still under construction, but by August 20th, everything will be set, ready to go, and we'll have a dandy good time. So, speaking of August 20th, I will be back in Denton by then. I would have moved back for my second year of college. And I just want to say to anybody who watches this, though most of my subscribers are either at UNT or UNT bound or know that I'm at UNT, I just want to say that it is an amazing school and that I love it so freaking much. You already know that I only wanted to go to UNT. Yes, when I was in early high school or late middle school, I thought about the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, but there's a couple of reasons why I didn't want to go there, and I can talk about that another day. At any rate, UNT was the actual place I wanted to go because I didn't really want to go to school out of state. But anyway, I loved UNT from the moment I got to go on a field trip, and I've never stopped loving it. So I just want to tell you how my first year went. So on the academics, I finished with a 3.9 GPA. I got 1B, and that was in honors political science, mainly specifically U.S. and Texas constitutions, which fits my habits. I've made B's in every government class I've taken. I can talk about politics if I want to, and I can talk about institutions. It's just that when it gets to those 40 multiple choice, 5 answers in an essay, it just seems to kick my butt every time. And I don't know if all I know is I had an 86 or something like that, and that's not close enough to curve, so it's okay. That was the only B I made. I took 15 hours each semester, so I took a total of 30 hours plus the 21 that I brought from high school, and I got A's in everything else. So, yay! Academics, I just want to say, go to class. If you go to class, you have a high chance of passing your classes. And everybody I know who failed their classes or dropped out just didn't go to class, And I'm not talking about people who transfer to other schools. I mean people who just withdrew completely from college. One of their common mistakes is that sometimes they just skip class. Here's the thing, you're paying for your classes, you know that, right? So that's $5,000 that's going down the drain out of your money, not mine, not your, well, technically your parents, but basically you're the one losing out if you don't go to class. And I know people have work and people have other things that they want to do, but you're paying for this. Your job can't guarantee that, they'll still want you in a year, or, a bachelor's degree is timeless, but a job at Walmart is not, so I just hope that you have your priorities straight when you get to college. It's school first and everything else will follow. So attending class should guarantee you at least a passing grade. You can't fail if you come to class. Reason being, the teachers will curve you, you'll remember stuff, and even if you're not paying attention, you'll catch on. I was in business calc, and I love Dr. Allen, but I stopped paying attention halfway through the class. I was always on my phone, I was always on my iPad, and I pulled an A in the class because I still went to class and I still studied, and he didn't even curve me on anything. It's just that, and I've never taken calculus, and it was my first semester, but I still pulled an A, not because he grades easy, because a lot of people failed those tests, but rather because I went to class, I paid attention, I sort of listened, even though I'm not much of an auditory learner, but I still studied outside, and I still kind of did a little bit extra just to make up for it. But going to class, I know what they're going to cover, so I'm not blindsided or anything, you know what I mean? But the long and short is, study and go to class, and that's all you need. How you study, I can make a video about that. How you make yourself go to class, I can make a video about that. But those are just the 2 things I think you should know. Food, Jesus, everything on campus is not healthy, but it's decent. There are 5 dining halls, and I recommend I say West is best, but you will gain weight if you only go there. But West is delicious. They got barbecue on Wednesdays. Like, oh, what more can you ask for? Kerr is a good go-to if you're right on Maple Street. Fair warning, though, their breakfast made me sick twice, so steer clear of that. Bruce is always good. It's at the center of campus. I love it. Champs is nice, but they have funky hours. And I grew to like Maple. I am not a vegan, but I like their pasta. Something doesn't add up about something that they have in their pasta. But anyway, it's good. And I willingly ate it multiple times. And every Thursday, I was at Maple after class. And then those are the dining halls. I'd say for dining plans, I'm getting the Scrappy Superflex this time, so I'm not having dining hall access on Saturday and Sunday, and I suggest that. It's cheaper, and really, most of the dining halls are closed on the weekends. So, and $75 fewer in flex is not that bad, as long as you know how to manage your money. So, it's a test of budgeting. At my school, we have flex. It basically gives you access to retail shops in the Union. So Chick-fil-A and Fuzzy's and Taco Bueno and Burger King and Starbucks and Avesta and a couple of others. So it's good food and it's good to, just get in and get out. But, you do what you want. You do what you want. But budget carefully because you don't want to reload. If you don't budget properly, you'll waste money because it's all technically coming out of your money. It's just you don't get taxed for that food. And because who wants to waste a chance at eating? The people at UNT are nice. I had almost all positive experiences. I met one racist. I met one blatant racist, but he never said like the N-word to me or anything like that, but he's a self-proclaimed white nationalist. I can talk about that story another day, but there's a pretty healthily diverse community. It's good to feel represented and it's good to not feel like you're alone. So I like that there's a good, healthy amount of Black people and white people and Hispanics and Asians and biracials and people who identify as something else. Like, there's enough of everybody to go around. And then there's a lot of Christians, a lot of Muslims, a lot of Jews, a lot of atheists and all that stuff. I ended up living with an atheist, and her second boyfriend was an atheist. And I met a lot of people in the LGBT community, and then I know a lot of straight people, and people of different economic backgrounds and people from different towns. And it's really rich in culture. And it's not just the typical UNT person. You can't really put a color to that or a gender, even if there's a majority. Because it's majority white, but that doesn't mean that it's like UNT is like the face of white people. It really isn't, it's just kind of anybody. And our president, Dr. Smatras, does a great job of representing us or, respecting the fact that we each have different ways, places that we come from and different things that matter to us. And I've never heard him say anything bigoted, and he talks to the students and he's very respectful, and I don't have a problem with him at all. And he seems to address a lot of the issues, if there are any issues on campus. Let me see. And then just the general body, as like personality-wise, they're all very sweet. Of course, you'll always have people that you don't really like, but overall, I feel safe and I feel welcome in the UNT community. I don't feel like an outlier. I don't feel like the only person, even if I'm the only Black girl in like a group or in like a circle. Like, I don't feel isolated. Like, I don't feel left out, And that's something that is very important. Sports. Our football team kicked butt and took names. We won all our home games last year. My parents went to every game and paid money for that. I went to every home game. I had the time of my life. It's not high school football, which is kind of sad because I loved high school football. There's something about high school football that will always be better, but I still love going to UNT football games. I love going to all the UNT home games. I went to the basketball games. I went to the football games. I didn't get the chance to go to soccer and volleyball because I couldn't find the volleyball place. And soccer, I just was busy. And it was kind of early, so I tend to oversleep. But I love the UNT spirit. We got heck of spirit at our school. And we bleed green and white. And I guess somebody said we got black somewhere in there. But anyway, we're green and white, and we're proud of it. I'm proud of it. That's why you always see me wearing like UNT shirts in my videos, with maybe like a few exceptions. I love my school, and we all seem to love it too. It doesn't have to be, you know, some big and bad school with a big and bad football team. Like, we're amazing as we are. I love our band. I love our cheerleaders. I love our dancers. I love Scrappy is like the love of my life. It's just there's such a good vibe being at UNT, and I really hope that whenever you visit, or if you ever go there, or if it's a school you're considering, that you really do fall in love with it like I did. And I fell in love with it when I didn't even understand student loans, or when I didn't understand scholarships. Like, I fell in love with it when I was just an innocent 8-year-old just trying to dig up some fossils, bro. And I'm just so grateful that that's where I go, and I hope that my videos do the school justice. This isn't like some promo for UNT. This is just my personal heart, you know. This is just what I feel deep down, and I'm grateful for all the stuff that they do for me and for my peers. UNT is the place where I met my sisters pretty much, and it was the place where a friendship became solid and hopefully lifelong, you know. And it kind of, even though I grew separate, you know, from people from high school and people that didn't follow me to UNT, I still know how to love them, you know. It's just that I feel such a sense of community at UNT that I'm always willing to go back. I mean, I'm willing to drive up there. I'm willing to do kind of whatever it takes just to contribute to my school, contribute to my community, and be a good mean green eagle, if you will. So I that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about today. It's just that I love my school, and I hope you love yours too. And if you don't have a school yet, you should come to UNT. We got great financial aid, by the way. So that's really it. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about, because I'm going dorm shopping today with my mom. So that's why I'm, you know, just in that spirit right now. So at any rate, that's all. So don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. As you already know, I'm Alyceson-Grace. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll make videos whenever I feel like it. Remember the Gracelets, you should get some. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.